to the video everyone, and this is first episode part 2. In this video we will gonna make apps. Really, we gonna make app using Flutter without any knowledge. Okay, we have set it up our Flutter in first episode in part 1. Now we're gonna make some apps. So let's get started with knowing our pointers. So first we're gonna start with using create app using VS Code, Android Studio, and in my favorite way I call it Dev way. Okay, and lastly we're gonna do some tweaks. So let's get started. So we can open our VS Code by just pressing Window R, and in it we will just write VS Code. So simply code. It will open our first CMD and it will open our VS Code. Okay, and this is my old project, so I will just gonna close this one. If you guys have seen my first video, then I have this made as a basic one. Okay, so I will just gonna close this one. Okay, okay, click on new window and will create a new instance with blank things, and I will just close this one. Okay, so first you guys need a blank folder, because we don't wanna make a messy thing going all the places. So I will go and make a folder. So I will open a folder, and in that I will look at my directory which I have still don't have. So I will go here and I have Devang, this one. I will create a new folder and name it Flutter Fun. It's fun. Let's go with fun. Okay, I collected this. I have set this folder. Okay, in here all you need to click Control Shift and plus P, and will create this commands. I will click on Flutter create new project. If this command does not show any over VS Code, you can write Flutter new project is the first command. I will just click on this one. Okay, and after this it will run, and it will gonna check all the dependencies you have or not, like Flutter development toolkit and as well as all the environment setup or not. With that, I will create the first one thing, a Flutter application. See, we have lots of things, like you can create application, you can create empty application, you can create module, and you can create package and plugin. So we will talk about this later. Mostly you guys work around with this application and empty application. If you are a pro, like you are returning up sometime or wanna warm up like how things are changed in 2025, you can go with empty application. But I will go with application. It will give me some basic code, like more like a hello world but advanced one. So I will go with this. It will ask me that you must have some folder, so I will create a folder and name it as begin. And like it's the beginning of our journey, so I will say begin. Okay, and this is giving a name. See, it's now enter a name for a project or enter in escape to cancel. What happened right now, it asked me you must create an application name. So I will say begin, because I have messed up a little bit, but still be on the right path. So there is a file flutter.create. I have a proper intent connection and it will run something out. See, you activating connections, Flutter create template app over at begin. Okay, so it will create some files for us that we can start. In the meanwhile, let us do the job. See, it creating behind the scene, it creating all the required folders and directories and all, and as well as is also doing the dependency things, like it running commands for us. We will also run some commands, but it's fine for now. Okay, now it's good and it's going on. Okay, my laptop is on heat. Okay, see. Okay, let's continue. So you can see we have lots of folders. What does it mean? What's happening? Don't get overwhelmed. It's a very basic thing. When you start with software development, you will get a lot of these folders, and it's quite good because you're already getting all things arranged. And arranging a project is a very basic idea, and it must be getting automatically done. So it's a very good idea. See, we are seeing Android, iOS, Linux, Mac, and web and Windows. Mostly we'll work with this lib folder, because you know that I told you at the starting of our video that write once and run anywhere or run for any platform. So this is a logic, the main dart file. You know guys that this Flutter runs on Flutter Dart language. So each Flutter files, or I say logical files that have the logic to build an APK, must end with Dart dot extension. And whatever target, for example, because I previously told you that if you have a good laptop, target the whatever platform you want. If you have a like low end or a working laptop, you can go with the Windows, more safest one. Well, it takes very less RAM, less time, and you can make one. Okay, so I will gonna show you how you gonna export your app first, how you will run your app. Okay, so you have two ways to run your app. Either you click run, or either you click on Ctrl plus J or open terminal, go on terminal and type the command flutter run. So flutter run. Remember this key, flutter run command only runs when you have added this variable or inside the system variables. Okay, so see, it's already selected that flutter run will run on downloading web SDK, but which I don't want, so I'm gonna stop it. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you how can you set which platform to target. See, right now it says no device. I will click on that, check what device I have. I have Edge, with the web version, and Windows, the desktop version. Go with Windows version because we will see lots of things the common in other platforms. So I will go with Windows platform. I already have everything prepared, so it will don't take much time for me. You can go with web. Mostly are the same things, but still I feel like a home on when I go with Windows. So I is gonna press the run. And see, it's starting in a session. I will include the extra windows that are taking the spaces. Okay, let's waste some time. Now it's ready, and okay, the app has showed up, and I will just gonna maximize it, like full the screen. I will go back. I will show you what happened right now. See, so it made an build for a debug, like debugging purpose only. It's running as a VM service. Okay, and get to the VM service. Okay, that's good. And if I click on notifications, you can see that it's asking for Dart developer include additional tools for debugging and profiling purposes. Do you want to open? So I will say not now. Okay, but you can open from right here. You have lots of tools going on like this. If I close this window, okay, close this window, and you can see this. I have lots of things like objects are printed going on, what's happening. Okay, and lots of tools because I have a small window, so I cannot show you this much, but still I am showing this much. Okay, so as you can see, we have lots of things nested around inside here. We will talk about this one by one, but for now my only purpose is to tell you how can you make in all the ways. So let me show you this app. Okay, so you can see this. We have a Flutter demo homepage. We have you have pressed the button this many times, like a text. It have some numbers. If this button is a hover button, or I say a floating action button, a fab, sometimes people call it fab button. If I click it, see, this button makes the numbers go up. This is called state. If I am clicking this button and the data getting changed, so you guys always use lots of apps, but this is a very common thing, and you will guys soon learn how to make this kind of things. So I just given you a hint. This is called state. If I'm clicking this button, informing that a user clicking on this button and must update this state, and Flutter handles under the hood everything and out. Okay, this is the first way to create app using Flutter. So I will load this app. I'll close the Flutter, and I will go again, and I will open right now Android Studio. It's also the past of first episode that I have. In that episode, I have created the Android Studio. Not Android Studio. I have installed the setup only. Sorry for that. Sometimes my word get too far than my own personality. So I will close this. I will just close this one. I will gonna close project. Click on. If you guys have already opened some previous project, you can close it. Otherwise, you will get a thing like this. Okay, so as you can see, I have a new option that you don't have. New Flutter project. How this happened? Why I don't have? This kind of question you might be having. So I will let you tell this. If you go on plugin section, okay. So previously I have installed Flutter. You might not have, but I have installed the Flutter. If you install the Flutter, okay. If you install the Flutter, and once you install the Flutter, you will get a notice that this extension or plugin wants to restart your IDE, you need to restart it, and this will let you create a new button. It's called a new Flutter project. I will create a new Flutter project. Okay, so first it asking where's the location you want, so I will pointing it out into the into my project folder, work in progress Devang Flutter Fun. I will gonna create this one here, select folder. Okay, I select this folder and I will name this. I will do the first beginning time more. Okay, and the Android Brilliant, because we are creating this app using Android Studio, so it's a common name. I will give it this name, and it asking that what system you want. Build system, intelligent Gradle. I will go with defaults. JDK 36. Okay, it's okay. Add sample code. Yes, we want to have some sample codes. See, first thing is that which project we are selecting is selecting Java. We don't want Java. We want Flutter. Okay, now it's asking where is the Flutter SDK path, and I don't know where is that. So I will gonna say window R. I will ask CMD where is my Flutter. So let's check, do I have the Flutter or not? So I will check Flutter version, and it will take some time based on your system performance because my system running on the heat. Okay, so see, we have Flutter. I will ask where, and this is a command, where Flutter, and it give me location that your Flutter inside d-dev-flutter-bin. Okay, I need this much location only, so I will gonna click on the three dots and point it out to the correct location, dev/flutter/bin, and this makes all. Okay, next. Nothing, not working. So what I might have did that it only need the Flutter location, not the whole. So next. Okay, now it's okay. So I will gonna name it studio projects. Let it be the default location because it wants to create in the same folder that usually creates all the things. So I'll go with the, I will call this one Android begin. Let's say begin Android. Begin B again and Android. Okay, begin Android. So you might have a question why okay, it's telling me that you can't use hyphens. Okay, so I was telling that you might be having question why we need to learn or know that 3 ways of creating Flutter apps. So might be there might be some chance some in interviews you won't be asked how many tools you have utilized till now. So we may have say I will use VS Code. Sometimes they have some different toolkits. So even let's say you are proficient in using VS Code, but sometimes people ask you that you can use Android Studio. You say no, this will have a negative mark for you. So I'm telling you at the very starting that you can use create apps using VS Code, Android Studio, and my special way, their way. Okay, let's get see and what happened right now. I'm getting not anything at all. What happened? It must have come up right now, but taking time, much less than usual. What happened? Okay, it's not working, I guess. It's the only reason I'm thinking. Yes, it doesn't load it anyway. Yes. I did the right thing, nah? I am hitting all the things. Why? But why? Flutter. Yeah, did I miss something? No, it's my pointer. Okay. Next. So let's say begin. I will go with the synonym begin 2. Let's call it begin 2. It will not make any requests that much. Description name for the project app.com data. Okay, done. Create. Okay, now it's done. I think the first time didn't take in that much timing. Okay, make it 10 things. And I think I already have some default things. I haven't changed that much of things. Yes, you can make it a lot better, but you can see that saying that micro dependent may affect your IDE. Yes, that's an issue. Sometimes I know Studio alert you about this. What is telling that your Microsoft Defender, I say Windows security is affecting your performance with your Android Studio because sometimes its file run as a, you can say, a bug or more like a virus, so it will treat as a virus. So you can what you can do, what you can exclude folders. So we will talk about this right now. Let's see what we can do. I hope it will. It will ask your permissions, like, do you want to do it? I'll say yes, and after some time it will see. Okay, successfully. Okay, done. Be done. Okay, done. So I will close all the extra notices. So this is similar to the Android, what is it, VS Code, but it's little different that you have a different structure, you have different layouts, and you have right side full of different many options that we'll use in soon in future. Okay, but right now see, I have device manager that says I have a emulator, which I don't prefer, but still get me one, and device running devices, which you will know. And with this, let's get started. So I will check it out first. Can we run this app? So what I'm gonna do, I will gonna open our lib and main dot. We will have same thing. Everything will have same thing. Okay, we have everything on all and save. And I will gonna run this up. See what is selected? Windows desktop already been selected. Oh, it's okay. And main file, because I have only one entry one, and it's okay for me. I will click on this play button. Okay. In the meanwhile, I forgot to click it up. Sorry. I forgot to my app that I need to tick them up, whatever be done with this, and it will make our remember things. Yes, we are doing the same thing and all. Okay, nothing changed, same app, everything same window, same app, same number. Okay, we click on this button and this goes up. Nothing special. Okay, but it's different, complete different environment. You see that we have some good, like, rich features coming out, because now it's heavy. It's heavy compared to our VS Code. Okay, and that's the second way. And the last, my personal favorite, I do it all the time. Okay, let me show you how can you do this. So I will come here, put my cursor on this, and I will type cmd, click on here. It will create me a blank cmd. I will write the Flutter create, and I will name the app begin too, because I just need to show you private remains same. Okay, so what you can do, you just open anywhere the cmd, run this command, and okay, sorry, it's again as I have a habit of adding dash, not this, because sometimes developer, I say Flutter don't like dashes, so you need to put underscore. I don't mean dash the mascot, I mean the dash the symbol. Okay, so as you can see, I have all the things prepared, and if you run the app, you will have the same result. What I showed you 3 ways to create an app. Okay, now it's time for the good purpose. I will say I'm gonna make some tweak in it. Okay, so let's click on this. I have done this way and I have done this way. Okay, yeah, there's a one more thing. Because we created with the cmd, by default it does not have all the required dependencies. What you can do, either you open in the, like, say if I right click here, I will click on the open VS Code. Now it's gonna use memory issues, but still I will open it. Why I tell you, because see, I already have Android Studio open, and I also open the VS Code, which gonna be lots of RAM consumption. Let me show you what happening with my laptop right now. It's a laptop, not a PC. Okay, and let me show you what happening, the memory consumption rate. See, my CPU rate 100% busy. Okay, it's expected. And how many RAM we are taking? We are taking around 9 GBs of RAM, but still I have lots of RAM, but still it's a use. Okay, and okay, Essence will take care of it. Okay, no issues. So everything remains same. If by any chance you don't have the default dependencies, so what we can do, we open this file. If you guys know about the Node.js and any other app, like now you first create a basic app and then you install the dependencies using some commands. So this app also the command. You can guys get this button, get packages, or otherwise you press Ctrl+J or open a new terminal. Okay, and here you can type the command flutter pub get. This is a command. By running the command, you can get all the dependencies, or otherwise you can upgrade the dependencies. Okay, this command. You see, download packages, character, flutter lint, material, and meta test type done. You either you don't want to type this command, you can click on this command. If you click this command, it will run pub get command on this current folder. And what we're going to do, it will just open a terminal for you and do all the things for you, and you haven't put a finger, like you don't need to use a finger, it will run just fine. See, done. We now know how to create app in 3 ways. You will only guys use in 1 way. Don't need to care about that being created 3 times each time. Okay, see, I'm gonna go back. I come on the Android my app. Okay, and let's do some time for the tweaks. Okay, so you say there are also code what to do, what to do, what to do. So let me show you a quick way. So first I gonna just hide it, and this is lots of comments. Okay, because you has been selected a beginner friendly app, so it have lots of comment. You guys can read it. It's not a bad thing, because putting comments is a good thing for like a beginner like us, and of course for you it's a very like time they want to make beginner as much as possible. You they want like nah, you are going down, like say yes we are going down. Okay, so I'm removing these comments, so just make my code smaller little bit. Okay, so I just remove all the comments. You can fast forward this part a little bit. It's not gonna take me much time, but yeah, we have lots of code. I hope there's a command to remove this code, but let's do. Sometimes it's a good thing to put time in these kind of things. Okay, so you guys have some basic idea right now. If you're not, I will tell you. Let me tell you about some basic ideas what is happening right now. So our Flutter app is divided into two sections. One is responsible for building. As you can see, we have override build widget. I will say build function. What's that? Is prepared UI for the app. You can see that we have text or very readable, like you can say it's similar to Python analogies. Like you will say text, it will create text. You will say text, it will create text. But there are some different things. You can see this is a single quote like string, and this is some variables, because they have look like variables, and it is a variable. So yes, it is. And now it looks okay. Okay, so for now, you and me, just in case, don't know anything about what happening right now. Yes, there are lots of things happening right now. So what we can do, let's say, if you remember our app, what is do right now? If you click on a button, it will give number 1. Okay, so let me say that we want one more counter. Say this is a counter logic. Okay, so what I can do, what I'm gonna do, I will just copy this section. See what I did? It's just a function, text function, and it taking parameters like first for data, and second for styling. What it's doing, it just getting setting all the font sizes. Okay, so I just copy the section, and I will say Control plus V, and now I know a little bit of that, not much, but still little bit of that. I just gonna put dollar and brackets, and I will put counter, and let's say each time you clicks like each time you click, you get your base counter is increment by 1 only. And what I gonna do, I just put 10, or let's say put 100. Is any problem here? Yes, this one dollar, no? Yes, not so. So what is that do? Very basic logic, you can get the idea that whenever you click on the button, the counter will increase each time 1 time, but this special counter will increase 100 plus, each 100 plus. Okay, so let's see, and I will run the code. Okay, so we got our issue too. So yes, you can notice that it started with 0. It already started with 100. So what I say, click on this, it got 1 plus 1. It's a base value of 100 starting. Okay, so okay, it was okay. So it's not an issue for us. So yes, that much easy. If you got the understanding of what's happening behind the scene, then you can create your own apps just in few days. So be continue with me, and I will hope that this much of things have little bit of spark in you and continue with me. So see you guys in the next video. And for the ending purpose, I gonna make some tweaks. I doesn't like that 100 number, so I will just what I gonna do? I just remove. I don't remove because I already have some working knowledge. So I gonna put it to the use. I will copy this counter thingy, and yes, this much, or I say floating action button. No? Yes, this much. Okay, and I will put a column in here. I hope not. Sorry, this is not this one. Column. It's not vertical order elements. I want all everything in vertical order. Children. I will put this first button. I like it a lot. I don't want to remove it. It's not going to remove it. And I want this one to be a new thing. And I will put this minus 1. Okay, it's no issue for me. Okay, minus, and I will say it's a decrement. So I just copy pasting everything. Okay, I just copy pasting even nothing new, and I will copy this one. I will just say this thing is a function. If I have a very weird way functioning. Okay, I will tell you in future. No issue. In or let's say in second episode, we will gonna know the dart. What's the dart anyway? Because without dart, we having lots of difficulties. Will know the dart. And on pressed, I want to just change some state. See, it's getting set state. It's calling set state. Set the state. Okay, and after that, I will gonna do the thing. I will just say dollar, sorry, dollar, or say underscore counter minus equal 1. So it's going to just minus the thing out. Okay, I will say minus. Okay, running and updated. So it going above. It happens. It happens a lot. This is not a big issue. I'll just say I will tell that column you have a axis. Yes, you have axis. I want all your main axis alignment to the end, like to push to the end, and this will just change some changes. And now we have this. Okay, they are staggering bit and close a bit together, but still it works fine. See, it just getting down and down. Okay, and it's getting up and up. So that's a trick for this time, and let's see in the next and how we're gonna learn all the things about Flutter. I'll plus that. See you in the next video, guys, and continue with me.